Okay, I don't know if anybody can see this, but I got my 23andMe report back. Apparently, I'm at double the risk for Alzheimer's, risk for gallstones, and I have a massive risk for Crohn's disease. So that's nice. 14 times the national average. I don't even know exactly what Crohn's disease is. Apparently, it's an autoimmune gut condition. Also at risk for colorectal cancer. Yeah, that's about normal anyways. It's okay. Restless leg syndrome, a little bit. Double the risk for primary biliary cirrhosis. I don't know what that is, but if it's bile in my liver, that would make sense because my stool has been getting lighter and lighter. But I went to my, let's see, my drug responses were all normal. Let's go to the drug responses. Except for Coumadin sensitivity, which I've never had in my life, was increased. Apparently, fluorouracil, I don't know what that is. That sounds like fluoride. Typical. Floxacillin, typical odds. Heroin addiction, higher odds. Oh, what does this C report? Antidepressants. Anyways. So that's kind of neat. I don't know how to... I guess the MTHFR stuff isn't on here. And my inherited conditions was... Let's see that. Cancer mutations. Locked reports. What is this crap? Hemochromatosis. Variant present. Everything else absent. So I think I got good genes, but I still got effed up by the Cipro, which sucks. Sucks seeing this and seeing so much. It's like, oh, you have good genes, but you're still screwed. So I'm going to click on these locked reports, see what happens. Cancer mutations. Only 3 of hundreds genes. Has not opted in to view results for this report. Okay. Why can't I opt in? Unlock. Am I going to get cancer? No copies. Okay. Let's go back to inherited conditions. TTR-related familial amyloid polyneuropathy. Whatever. Let's see if I have that. I gotta have neuropathy from Cipro. A spasm at least. I think it's neuropathy. Okay, unlock. Are they afraid of scaring people here? No mutations. So inherited conditions, I'm golden. Except for hemochromatosis variant present. Anyways, I wanted to share this with you to show you how healthy I was and how messed up I am now. I'm not sure that these risks would be the same if I gave my saliva before I was floxed, because if my DNA was actually mutated by the Cipro, then these would go up, obviously. So we'll never know, because I never did this before I got floxed. People might say, oh, well, Cipro can't mess with your nuclear DNA. I would say, I'm not so sure of that. Their DNA is constantly changing anyways, constantly getting worse. So Cipro probably just made it a lot worse, and this is the results. Is it jacked up all these health risks. Let's look at traits. My God, this is crazy. Oh, muscle performance. Likely sprinter. Really? I can't even run. I can't even walk fast. Lactose intolerant? Oh, that's true. I'm likely tolerant. Slightly curlier hair on average. Let's look at this. Alcohol flush reaction. Does not flush. Bitter taste perception. Can taste. Yes, I can taste bitter. Earwax type. Wet. Yeah. Hair curl. Slightly curlier hair on average. I mean, that's true. Lactose intolerance. Likely tolerant. That is true. Malaria resistance. Duffy antigen. Well, apparently the parasite I have with Lyme has DNA similar to malaria. So let's see what this says. Not resistant. Well, that makes sense. Male pattern baldness. Typical odds. This is my favorite. Muscle performance. Likely sprinter. Oh, man. If only they knew. Okay, let's scroll down. We only got a minute left. Non-ABO blood groups. I don't know what that means. See report. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Norovirus resistance. Not resistant. Resistance to HIV/AIDS. Not resistant. Okay. Adiponectin. Don't know what that is. Asparagus metabolite detection. Higher odds of detecting. Birth weight. See report. Blood glucose. 5.12 mmL on average. Breastfeeding and IQ. What is it? All this is C report. Anyways, you know what I think this 23andMe is very useful, but at the same time, it makes people afraid of all these things they come up with. Oh, I'm at high risk. So it's actually good for the drug companies. Go figure, because I think one of the parent companies of this 23andMe is it's some way traced to Johnson and Johnson. I'm not sure about that, but it's interesting. I'm going to finish reading it.